spectacle. These are not just some words that we associate with a Sanjay Leela Bhansali film, but these are expectations of a viewer when that viewer walks into a theatre to watch a magnum opus directed by the maverick filmmaker. Yes, I am talking about Gangubai Kathiawadi starring Alia Bhatt in the lead role. I watched the film and I will give you my honest opinion and let you decide for yourself if you want to watch the film or not. Right at the outset, I would like to mention that this larger-than-life tale of a sex worker turned mafia queen, who then later turns into a social warrior fighting for the legalization of prostitution and the basic legal rights of sex workers, is totally worth the pandemic-induced wait. Through the Alia Bhatt starrer, director Sanjay Leela Bhansali brings to the audience a relatively unknown character from the pages of history with a signature filmmaking style. Set in the 60s, Sanjay Leela Bhansali's film Gangubai Kathiawadi is inspired by one of the chapters of S. Hussain Zaidi's book Mafia Queens of Mumbai. Gangubai Kathiawadi was brought into the streets of Kamathiapura by her lover, who convinced her to run away from home under false pretences of giving her acting roles as she aspired to be a Bollywood heroine. She was sold off for Rs 1,000, and much like the other 4,000 women of Kamathipura, Gangubai Kathiawadi failed to escape the Badnaam Gali. She was held captive for days, and after realizing that she couldn't escape her destiny, Gangubai gave up all hopes and aspirations and resigned to her fate. Coming to Alia's performance, she is simply phenomenal. Alia Bhatt completely owns the screen as she turns into Gangubai Kathiawadi. The conviction with which Alia has soaked in every bit of Gangubai is commendable. It is relayed through her body language, voice, dialogue delivery and adayagi. And although Alia carried this tremendous burden of convincingly playing a brothel madam turned mafia queen, she has done it with utmost grace. A special mention to Ajay Devgan, who essays the role of Kareem Lala, the local gangster. Ajay has played it to perfection and his brilliance is unmissable. Supporting actors like Shantanu Maheshwari, Seema Pava, Indira Tiwari and Jim Sarg act as catalysts to further the narrative with their impressive performances. Unfortunately, actor Vijay Raj has been underused. His grand entry as Razia Bai, a transgender woman who is right on top of the said ecosystem, gives an impression that there is a war that is forthcoming between Razia Bai and Gangubai. But all the build-up is about nothing. What I did not like about the film is that it lacks a pinch of reality. The tale revolves around sophisticatedly constructed sets which do not give an impression of the grim and soiled streets of a red light area. However, the tones, subdued ochre, sepia tints against the white of Gangubai are a vision to behold. If you're expecting to watch a tale of how an innocent girl becomes a mafia queen and then struggles to make her way as a social warrior fighting for the rights of sex workers, well, you are going to be disappointed. Because Sanjay Leela Bhansali's film is a glossy version engrossed in the accomplishments of Gangubai, for whom every door opens with absolute ease. But that is not to say that the plot is weak, the story uninspiring, or the film lacks in intensity and substance. No, absolutely no. The narrative of the film is such that you will empathize with Gangubai. You're going to root for her and cheer for her in her small victories. And that really is something. Sanjay Leela Bhansali has proved yet again that no one can bring to life a tale like he does. Alia Bhatt, on the other hand, has given her career best performance yet and her biggest risk has paid off. For me, the film is totally worth a watch. If you want to read this review, you can log on to DnaIndia.com.